Peel Lockheed C-5 Galaxy, super large cargo plane that is friendly to short runways. At first glance, this aircraft is similar to the Antonov An-225 MRAP, the only difference is the tails. In terms of function, this aircraft is also equally appointed as an air cargo aircraft. Yes, the Lockheed C-5 Galaxy is a large, high-wing military transport aircraft used by the United States Air Force U.S. Air Force for strategic cargo transport purposes. Starting to be known for its debut in Indonesia, namely when delivering the F-5EF Tiger II fighter jet assembly package in 1980, the beginning of the creation of this aircraft began in the 1960s, namely when the U.S. Air Force needed an air fleet to transport various types of heavyweight cargo to distant areas, and at that time, the aircraft manufacturer based in America, Lockheed Martin, agreed to the request. Until finally 8 years later, precisely on June 30, 1968, the C-5 Galaxy first flapped its wings at Edwards Air Force Base, California. 2 years later, in June, the successor to the Lockheed C-141 Starlifter and Douglas C-124 Globemaster II flew its first mission to Southeast Asia as a form of logistical support for military operations in Vietnam. With this mission, the C-5 Galaxy demonstrated its capability to carry out strategic transportation with high efficiency, delivering large and heavy goods from the United States to the Southeast Asian region. Peeking into its specifications, the C-5 Galaxy has a length of approximately 75.3 m with a wingspan reaching 67.9 m. By using 4 General Electric TF39 turbofan engines, each of which is capable of producing approximately 30,000 pounds 133 knots of thrust, making the C-5 Galaxy capable of reaching a maximum speed of approximately 518 knots 593 miles per hour, 955 kilometers/h, and is capable of reaching approximately 8,000 miles 12,900 kilometers with a maximum payload. For navigation and radar, Lockheed uses the Inertial Navigation System INS and GPS as directions and the Terrain Awareness and Warning System TAWS to complement the weather radar. Reporting from /gear.com, the C-5 Galaxy is capable of carrying up to 6 MRAP mine-resistant ambush-protected vehicles, 5 helicopters, and even 1 or 2 full-size tanks. Reporting from other sources, the carrying capacity of the C-5 Galaxy can reach 122,000 kilograms with a cargo volume of 855 cubic meters. When compared to its predecessor, the C-141 Starlifter only has a carrying capacity of 68,180 kilograms with a cargo volume of around 651 cubic meters. While the C-124 Globemaster II is capable of carrying a maximum cargo of 90,700 kilograms with a cargo volume of 707 cubic meters. From this comparison alone, the C-5 Galaxy is far ahead and beats its predecessors. Another unique feature of the giant, one of the nicknames for the C-5 Galaxy, is the nose of the aircraft that can be lifted, similar to the Antonov An-225 MRAP. By using the drive-on drive-off method, this will obviously make it easier to load cargo, especially super large cargo. Another unique feature of the C-5 Galaxy is that it is capable of taking off or landing on relatively short runways. For example, to take off, the C-5 Galaxy only needs a runway of 1,070 meters to 1,220 meters. As for landing, the C-5 Galaxy only needs a runway of 915 meters. But of course, it all depends on the capacity and what loads are being carried. Even though it is quite old, in 2024, the U.S. Air Force will still faithfully use the services of the C-5 Galaxy.